Alright, hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing a new walkthrough. We're going to be playing some of the new World War Z. It came out, I believe, last year, and it was actually free on Epic a few months ago. I picked it up then, and then I proceeded to upgrade to the new updated version, which added a few new missions that you could do. It was there's 5 episodes as of right now. First one's in New York, and then it proceeds to different areas with different characters that you can choose from. So we're going to be playing through this. I'm going to be playing through each one. I have played this game quite a bit. I've pretty much played through all of the levels. I'm going to go through it this time though with you guys. We're going to be playing on the hard difficulty. Right here, the class I chose that I'm going to be playing with is called the Fixer class. It's personally my favorite one, both for solo play as well as if you have a group of friends you want to play with. We'll go through kind of what that class has, entails, like abilities wise, and what I chose through it. So we're going to start off on episode 1, and then I'm also going to show you guys where to get on each mission there's a biohazard canister, and if you finish the mission alive, and as long as one of the people in your party has it on their person, at the end of the lobby you're going to get a bonus of the currency in game, which is the yellow circle with the S inside of it, and you actually get a bonus of money. And then we're going to use the money later to upgrade our class, to upgrade your weapons, which also has XP that you earn for both your weapons that you choose as well as your character and your class. And then you can choose different weapons, you pick them up in the game. So we're going to start off with this one right now, episode 1. It's New York. Chapter 1 is called Descent, and it's going to be getting to the subway.
God damn it, Bunko, I will leave your ass here.
Nobody is leaving anybody.
They're gonna steamroll the army and then they'll be back. This is our only chance to get out.
Not going into the subway. You've heard the stories.
We will starve here. The subway is our only chance. We take it to Inwood, get to the evac center, and get the fuck out of New York. Or we die here.
I don't like him, but he's right.
Alrighty, so first episode we're going to be starting out on the roof here. Got a lot of helicopters heading around. So for my person, I usually choose the firefighter just because with the upgraded version of the game you get a few cosmetic items, so you get this upgraded uniform that he's wearing. I start off with my suppressed pistol and then also my semi-auto rifle. Now in this game, suppressors are super useful. So there's a few parts of each of the missions that you can go through, and if you have a suppressed weapon, you can actually go through and get through them without alerting a lot of the zombies. This game is definitely a lot like the movie where there's actually swarms and swarms of zombies. So usually what I do is clear out this black area right here. There's usually a few guys in here sometimes, so we'll open this up. So you start off with usually this pistol. It probably won't be as upgraded at the beginning. And then you'll start off with either a shotgun, submachine gun, something like that. Throughout the game, you'll see different pistols, like they have this one on the floor, and then masking grenades, which is going to be my ability. Depending on which class you start off with and upgrade, you'll have C4, healing packs, stim boost, and then that's basically how you get those.
Stay down,
Alright,
creep.
so as you can see right there, that's a creeper. Those guys jump on you and pretty much end your life. There's another scout rifle right there. Each mission though, however, so as you go through the mission, the drops and stuff actually change. So it won't ever be in the same place. The only thing that's always pretty much in the same place is going to be the biohazard container. And that's in one of 2 places. It usually spawns outside, further in the mission, but I'll show you where the other spawn for it was.
Creeper taken out. Come on now, creep. I know your ass
So
is there.
going through here, headshots, pretty much always a one-shot kill in this game. And then same thing with pistol, still a one-shot. So you'll definitely want to try to do that. Ammo's not too scarce in the game. There's
Where
a
are you hiding, creeper?
ammo crate I'll show you coming up
Don't stop until you get to the elevator.
later. There's another creeper.
Yeah. Stay down, creep.
Most of these guys right now are just laying on the floor. Easy way to spot if they're dead or not is in your crosshair it actually turns to red if they're alive. Dead.
Eyes open. We gotta hide.
Alrighty, so get rid of that real quick.
Creeper neutralized.
So it looks like this game, this time around in this mission, the fire sample is going to be right here, the little cylinder thing. I'll show you guys where, if it's not there, the other spot of where it'll be. Medic kit right here, it's going to be useful. Not gonna lie, the AI in this, your teammates are kind of useful. You could be better, but I mean, you don't want them being too good.
Hold the elevator. We gotta get out.
The shotgun right there. Then ammo crate right here, depending on what difficulty you're gonna be playing on, the ammo crate will go down or stay. So this is full just about because I didn't use that much ammo. The more you play, if you have a group of people and everyone goes to ammo, as you use it, it's actually going to deplete inside.
Creeper's close.
Elevator cold. Woo! Creeper taken out.
So that right there is going to be a bull. He runs. And I'm going to get this guy. So bull has two weaknesses. You can either shoot him in his head until the glass breaks on him, or this area right here in the back of him. If you shoot him in there or melee his back, either one of them, that does extra damage to him. And then as you can see, ammo right there went down.
Gotta go. Get in here. Dan, you there?
Always.
We're headed down. Out of food. Gotta
As
go
you can
now.
see,
coming?
your
Over.
AI in this game, actually, if I'm using a suppressed weapon, they all switch their pistols for their suppressed. So that way, you can go through pretty much without alerting people, and your teammates, the AI teammates, won't alert the zombies to what you're doing until you alert them. Then usually, good thing to do is look around. Depending on your team and stuff, you'll need more supplies. So right here's more masking grenades for me. Usually these little spots kind of around the map usually have stuff, like corners and stuff like that. I'll have things. Working our way down. So you have your secondary item, then you have your primary, and then we have what you call as a heavy weapon. So it's going to be, you have your 1, 2, and then you're going to hold whichever button to switch, and that's going to be your heavy duty gun that you have. Those ones are pretty useful against swarms of enemies. Okay, here, combat SMG submachine gun, so I'm gonna grab that. I usually like the pistol. SMG is pretty good secondary to have. We're gonna switch over to this one. So as you can see, this is level 2. There's tiers of weapons, so you start off with a tier 1. It changes based on the class you're using, and that'll change your starting thing. Usually you can choose your pistol. You're going to start off with the standard pistol, or certain classes start off with rocket launcher, sidearm of the SMG, or the grenade launcher. And then you have, this one's a tier 2. Oh, it's SMG tier 2, scout rifle tier 1. I have an assault rifle tier 2 that I'll be using right now. I usually use semi-auto just because damage penetration wise it's usually better, at least I find. On this mission, at least certain missions, fully auto is going to do better for giant swarms. Semi-auto does decently against swarms, but usually not at the very first tier that you have. Usually you'll need at least tier 2, which is the battle rifle, and that one pretty much mows down most zombie hordes and then also single groups of zombies. So we have this right here. Now in this area I usually like to sit right about here. Usually you can drop a few of them before they get suspicious, and then they're gonna swarm up here on this wall. They also come out of these other areas. Usually the AI are pretty good about covering your back. You'll get hurt a little bit. Now for this swarms, it's very much you hit the bottom of it, pyramid pretty much collapses and they'll fall. So if you have a group of people, usually I like to have one person just clearing the bottom like these people are doing, and then one person clears just the very top rank, and that keeps them from being able to get to the top.
We're taking care of it.
See, and then they kind of sit down there. Pretty much blowing these guys down. Not gonna lie, this game does a really good job of actually comparing to the movie, if you guys have seen it, with swarms of zombies, how they kind of interact, like climbing like they did when they were in, I want to say it was India, where they had the wall around and they were swarming up the side with the helicopter that was getting them. So this is a bull.
I think we got them all. I think we got
Head. So you let him grab you, like I did. He's gonna pick you up one hand, run you pretty good distance, I want to say maybe 10 feet, and then he throws you into the ground and continues pounds you into the ground. That's how he does damage. I'm gonna heal Bunko because her health's very low. Most of the time with your teammates, whether it's the AI teammates or actual real life teammates, so you have your health, you have your full 4 bars of health. If you have a medic on your team, you can get a little bit of bonus armor, and then you can go down once, I believe, and then the second time you go down, if you don't get picked up, or I mean if you don't get picked up on the first time, you also turn into a zombie, but the second time you go down, you don't get a chance to get picked up. And I'll show you that later if it happens. Sniper rifle, it's pretty good, but it has pretty low damage, at least in my opinion. Everyone's gonna have their preference.
Yeah. Stay down, creep.
I usually prefer semi-autos. Here, a guy, I don't know exactly where he is. So these things, yellow packages, they're kind of like, so this guy right here, this one with the orange top on it, it's gonna have medic kit, guns, weapons, sidearms like that. These yellow ones are gonna be kind of like Gears of War. They have defense kits, so like survival horde mode. They do have that on this as well. They have, this one was gonna be an auto turret. Shoots on its own. You have to not reload it, but you have to restart it. And you have your stationary 50 cal high voltage, which is going to go on these guys right down here, like a grid, electrocutes the zombies as they go through. Another auto turret. We're going to put that one on this side. Alrighty, so right now I have an LMG on my back. Other heavy sniper rifle. Then we have over here flamethrower. Flamethrower is okay, sniper rifle is okay. I prefer either. I don't know where this. There's a guy over here somewhere. LMG is pretty good. I prefer LMG or grenade launcher. I feel like they both do more damage. I mean, it depends. Certain classes will up how much damage your heavy weapons actually do. But those are the two I go with. Everyone's gonna have preference. You guys will have to try those out and see. I'll use different ones throughout my series. I'm going to play through all the levels, show you where all the biohazard containers are. And so in some of those, I'll show you those. These guys aren't too bad. I usually, if you're going to shoot at the swarm, shoot at the top as they're all running. It'll drop more people so you don't waste as much ammo. That guy's yellow guy, hazmat suit. It's gonna be a hazmat zombie. They do smoke damage, which is that green goo. If you stand in it, it hurts you. So I usually try to shoot those guys first, keep them away. So it doesn't seem too bad, but if you have more people, definitely, so the amount of zombies, depending on how many players, real life players you have in the lobby, you'll always have 4, whether it's some AI, some people, or a full group of 4. And then depending on how many people you have, that'll change how much. Like ammo for me is not too bad because it's just me using it. You know, the AI don't have to refill ammo.
Dan, are we clear to the subway?
Oh, it's upstairs.
Watch yourself down there. Guy's a notorious wackadoo.
Thanks. Take care of yourself, Dan. Better times. Over.
Better times.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab
Somebody push the button.
this guy, reload my thing, and then I'll go over here, grab the chainsaw, I'll show you guys that one. I believe it's LMG, flamethrower, sniper rifle, rocket launcher, and chainsaw. I think that's all of them. I could be missing one. And then we'll go through primaries and stuff like that as well. Those will be unlocked as you're playing. You have to upgrade each of them certain levels.
No turning back now.
Alright, so outside, always want to look around. Orange crates, sometimes they'll have stuff you'll be using. Doesn't look like there's anything
Do
out
not
here
stop.
at the
Get to
moment.
the
So,
subway.
biohazard canister is going to be one more right here. Sometimes in games there's 2, sometimes there's 1, depends. Doesn't always spawn 2. Sometimes, at most there's going to be 2, at least that I've seen in any of them. So AIs can actually pick those up, so we're going to have to leave that one here, but this is going to be the second spot for
Look
it.
at this.
It's going to be the virus sample. And as we're going around looking for any more stuff, salt shotgun, that's the one I missed. Pick that one up.
Oh, that's
Actually,
what I'm talking
I
about.
prefer that one over the chainsaw just because it has a little more range that you can do. Alright, so right here,
Move it.
I'm gonna do this. You're gonna run out as fast as you can. Zombies gonna already be here. You want to drop them in the head as much as you can. Saves ammo.
Seriously packing. We need that train.
Hey, get out of it!
Got that. Moving it.
Yeah. Who's next?
Who the hell just shot at my train?
Alrighty, so most of the playthrough I'm probably going to be doing it solo, just because for showing you guys, with people sometimes it gets difficult with showing where the biohazards are if they already take them,
Shit.
or
Bull's
kind of
down.
running through.
Listen,
Like
man,
I'm running through a
we need
little
to
bit.
drive
This
thing to
mission's
Inwood
a
right
lot
now.
easier,
That'll cost ya.
just to kind of like not run through necessarily, but like push through as just a single person, even on hardened. It's kind of just because it's an introductory to the game. So we're gonna be pushing right here. Just this one. There's not stuff in here. You're always gonna want to make sure you guys watch your corners. Usually there'll be
Picked up another
howlers,
box. Should
creepers,
be
stuff
enough.
like that.
I got eyes on an infector. Oh, yeah. Racking them up.
So this is definitely a really bad situation right here. It's not terrible, but
Got the bomber.
definitely want to try to get out of here. So issue we're having right now is the screamer, if you guys can hear it. It's pretty loud. I'll be able to push through right here. This guy right here, headshots do the most to him.
We got a creep.
They drag in a whole lot of zombies.
Oh, yeah. Racking them up.
Alright, so we're gonna want to run in here. So for this part of the mission, you're gonna be dropping off supply crates that you get at different areas. It's definitely disadvantage solo play just because it's one person and I have to grab 5. Depending on how many people you have, I've seen up to I think 7. They have 4 different rooms, so technically you could have up to 8 of them.
Found one of Stevie's goodies. Bringing it back.
Definitely with more people it's easier because you do 2.5 rooms and each person grabs 2 and you can do it at the same time. It's not
Okay,
like
we good?
excessively unbearable solo play. Even though that one has a thing over there, sometimes you can go through these doors.
I
So that
swear
one
to
says
God.
reach, but there's 2 on the bottom, or 3 on the bottom, and then 1 on the top.
Oh, hazmat over here.
It's right here.
Found one of Stevie's goodies. Bringing it back.
So teammates, your AIs will revive you as well as each other. We're gonna wait for that to go down. I'm gonna heal Angel real quick. He's not doing so good over there. Oh, they actually go with pretty much most of them.
For the big freeze. Huh?
Smart. Until the
What you
beat
asked
door.
for?
Oh,
See,
thank you
there's another
ever
room
so
up there,
much.
another room over there. I'm gonna get the last one out of here, and then we'll go over to one of those other ones to grab our last supply crate.
Picked up another box. Should be enough.
I definitely would suggest if you have a group of people to play this. You can find people online too.
What you asked for?
There's not much toxicity in this game, so you can pretty much play with randos and you'll still enjoy it. There's a few people, like I'm kind of walking through it, and I'll definitely try to be going through and doing more of a story base as well. This one there's just not much of a story. You're pretty much just trying to run out of the area, at least in this specific part. Grab this guy right here.
Found one of Stevie's goodies. Bringing it back.
Oh, that's not good. Use a masking grenade. Pretty much makes it so that anyone that walks through it is invisible to zombies. See, this guy doesn't know I'm here. It lasts, depending on your class, how upgraded it is, you'll have different amounts of time. So that's Fixer. A couple reasons. It'll be easier to show you guys in the next one. The reason why I have Fixer so much. Just because that grenade, maximum grenade, hiding people to revive, especially when there's swarms, is super useful. It also helps if you're like stuck behind or certain missions. There's zombies won't stop in certain missions, so you have to like push through, run through. But so that's gonna be the first mission right there. I was contemplating if I wanted to do a few missions at a time, but I'm just gonna do them one at a time in videos, just so it's more like not as like long, just for upload time and stuff like that. And then with Biohazard, showing you guys those things and then going through on each of them. We'll see if we can find a few more people, maybe in the next episode, maybe the one after that. Finding people to add in to just help out. But as you can see, kills bunch of zombies, 1100 of them right there. Helping hands is going to be picking up people. Demolitions, headhunter, headshots, definitely important to get those. Explore items found, so like guns, stuff like that when you open boxes. That's going to be what that is. Fixer, so right here on this screen, if you're not fully decked out like I was on the Fixer level 30, you're going to get your missions you got going on right there. I'm going to show you how much XP you got per thing, and then it showed you the 70 that we went over is the biohazard container. So for each one of those that you pick up, it's going to be an extra 70, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you're getting 350 and you get 2 people, that's another 140, so you're getting just under 600 right about, or 490, 500, can't add. So we're gonna call it right there for this episode. I'm gonna be going through and doing probably another few ones. I'm probably gonna record them all right around now for the same time, so that you can have kind of a base setup of each of the beginning ones. In the next episode, I'll go over the customizing, like the class I have, so Fixer, and like what perks I have chosen for that, kind of the ones that you can look forward to. And then we'll work on the next mission. I'll show you guys where the virus sample is in that one. But I will see you guys in the next one.